Now, this first opportunity, I must admit, is one that I have brought to the channel before. And from time to time, I will bring opportunities back around, especially those that I consider really special opportunities or really great options for you. Now, Inbox Done is a company that's looking for folks to manage the inboxes of businesses. And the great thing about this opportunity is that they will get you trained. There is no experience. The pay is pretty decent. Now, they free up business owners, C-suite executives, and virtual team members so that they no longer have to spend hours inside their inbox every day. So one reason you may want to join this team is that you are able to work wherever you want, whenever you want. You're free to work from the couch, from your hammock, on a tropical island, as long as you can provide your reliable internet connection and have a quality computer, you can work from anywhere. So in this role, they don't ask for a resume or a cover letter. They're not interested in where you went to school. They're truly only interested in how unique your skill set and life experiences are. And this is a real opportunity, guys. So this is just one of those really gems that you can find as far as working remotely. They will pay you to learn. So if you've ever thought about starting your own business, by working for Inbox Done, you will get a behind the scenes look at how successful businesses operate. You'll work with a virtual team of talented and dynamic individuals in this fast growing and rapidly evolving business. There's endless opportunities, reliable long-term income, and the freedom to work your way. So they're looking for folks who can take care of their clients who hail from all over the world. And since their client calls are sometimes required along with emails, they also want you to have a high level of interpersonal skills. Now, once you complete their training period, which is paid for each client, and have shown competency, they'll expect you to have the desire to work independently with minimal direction. Now, this is a completely virtual opportunity. They require excellent written and verbal communication skills. They also want you to be private and have security because they do have a lot of information they're dealing with from these businesses. And they do encourage their managers to take breaks on the weekends and major holidays. So really great company to work for. So they're looking for you to be able to take care of these inboxes for these different companies, getting them down to inbox 0. And they'll organize the inbox, get the client down to inbox 0. And then what they'll do is help you to accept clients on a rolling basis. And they'll do their best to match you with clients who are a perfect fit for your personality, your skill set, your interests. So after the 30-day training period, one of their training managers will work with you to make sure that you're able to work one-on-one with these clients and communicate with them directly. You'll be compensated for each training period. And one question that they often receive is whether or not you'll need to have background experience. Well, the answer is absolutely no. They'll carefully teach you how to study the responses and writing style of each client, gradually building up a knowledge base. So there's no experience needed. This is a really great opportunity, guys. As long as you have excellent internet connection, reliable computer, a quiet, distraction-free environment, and be able to install and use your password manager and VPN, then you are good to go for this opportunity. They give you the steps here to apply. Now, I don't believe they mentioned pay in this posting, but in my research on bringing this to the channel before, I do believe it pays around $18 to $20 an hour. So you will submit your application. If they feel that you're a right fit, they'll invite you to participate in an interview over Zoom. After completing the interview, they'll check your submitted references. And once your references have been confirmed, you'll be able to get started with your first paid training period. So excellent opportunity here. Check this out. They don't necessarily have end dates to their application because this is often an open invitation to apply for this role. Next up is an opportunity to work with Front Door as a remote appliance representative. Now, this position, you will be working and communicating with customers. So if you're someone who doesn't like to speak on the phone, then this may not be an opportunity for you. You'll be handling inbound calls regarding appliance replacement orders. You'll interpret the customer contracts, determining their appropriate replacement, and assisting them in finding comparable replacement appliance while discussing product replacement and or repairs and handling escalated customer service issues. They're looking for you to have a high school diploma or a GED. They want you to have at least 1 to 3 years of customer service experience, and they want you to have, of course, your internet access. You have to have a certain amount of speed, so make sure you take note of that and confirm that you have that appropriate speed that's required. They want you to be able to adapt to a fast-paced environment, have conflict resolution skills, computer skills, which would include Windows-based environment like Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, Outlook, attention to detail. And then obviously, if you are someone who is solution and detail oriented, that would definitely be helpful. The pay is $16 to $17 an hour. They also do offer some additional rewards and incentives, so you can look forward to that as well. And then they do have benefits like health insurance and other benefits like dental, vision, life, disability, weight loss and smoking cessation programs, 401k. So a good offering of benefits as well as pay. There is no deadline date from what I can tell in this posting, but you want to get your application in right away. This is not one of those opportunities that's always hiring, so there is going to be a date when they will stop taking applications, so make sure you apply quickly. Now, this next opportunity is also another phone opportunity. So if you don't like speaking on the phones, this won't be one that you're interested in. But if you don't mind, Direct Interactions is looking for service navigators. You can work with them full-time or part-time. They are a team comprised of some of the most compassionate and skilled contact center professionals. And in order to be considered, you must first be invited to go through their job tryout phase assessments. And this correspondence will come via email if you are selected. So make sure that you regularly check your email inboxes to avoid missing important correspondence after you apply. They do ask you to have an ability to conduct assessments and make effective referrals by using telephone interviewing, active listening, problem solving, be able to efficiently and accurately use computerized information, and then be able to assist callers who are presenting life-threatening crises. You're also going to need to be able to remain poised under pressure during back-to-back calls, understanding of confidentiality, be able to effectively use the 211 helpline telephone system, and be able to assist these callers who are presenting life-threatening crises. So if you're someone who has effective interpersonal, oral, and written communication skills and available to work maybe sometimes on holidays, with a strong commitment to punctuality and able to learn and use frequently changing computer and telephone technology, then this may be something for you. They also want you to have a passion for providing outstanding services. You must also be able to obtain Inform certification within 90 days of your hire and be able to pass a criminal background check. Also, obviously able to work in the U.S. and have a high school diploma or equivalent. So this is a phone position. $15 an hour is what they're offering. It is a W-2 position. They offer benefits as well, paid training, and there is payments via direct deposit on a bi-weekly basis. You'll be working 20 to 35 hours a week. They do have some weekend and holiday requirements, so be aware of all of that. If you're interested in this one, go ahead and apply. Make sure you take note of the type of systems that's needed to work with them. And again, they will offer paid training. They'll give you an orientation date, but be sure to stay on top of your emails because they will correspond with you and you'll need to pass their assessment to be considered. Here's another non-phone opportunity. Now this one is to work as a transcriptionist with TranscribeMe. They do train you, so you don't necessarily have to have experience. You will be able to work with them as a professional transcriptionist and working on projects, making money in your downtime. They do pride themselves on offering high pay, $15 to $22 per audio hour. Their top monthly earners earn around $2,200 a month. And they also offer advancement opportunities for special teams that include medical and specialty styles, which pay even at higher rates. Now, they do believe in promotion from within. Their transcriptionists do enjoy their work and have career advancement opportunities. You'll gain insight into various industries, boosting your resume for any job market. So with Transcribe Me, you can advance developing your skills and growing into a higher paying project and positions. They are considered a leading work from home employer thanks to their intuitive platform, regular payouts, and steady work stream. So joining will not cost you anything. All you need to do to get started is reliable internet and a computer. They offer flexibility. You can work from the comfort of your home whenever you want, how much you want, transcribing short 2 to 4 minute clips. These are not long interviews. So when one clip is complete, their system sends another to transcribe, and there's no limit on how many can be processed consecutively. So if you are ready to join the team, you can get started here. Again, you're joining for free, starting your training to become a transcribeme.com crowd professional. And again, they do believe in promoting from within, so you are able to join specialty teams to even earn more. This is one of those flexible opportunities where you can work whenever you want, how much ever you want. So full flexibility there. And again, non-phone opportunity, no type of interviews needed. So if you're interested in being a transcriptionist with Transcribe Me, make sure you check it out. Click that Get Started button right there. Last but certainly not least is another phone opportunity to work with well-known Carnival. You'll be working as a personal vacation planner. Now, this posting was from October, but it's still listed, and I'm assuming that they are still hiring. I didn't see an end date to the application, so I wanted to include it, and this is why it's at the end of the video, but I wanted to include it just in case if it's something that you're interested in, because it does appear that they are still hiring. Now, this is a full-time opportunity to work fully remote. You can gain a really great average salary. You see here anywhere from $80,000 to $85,000 annually doing this work as a personal vacation planner. They are looking for enthusiastic, customer-centric sales professionals to join their virtual vacation planner opportunity. They will fully train you. Now, they are only hiring out of these states, Florida, Georgia, Texas, and North Carolina. This position does include selling cruise vacation packages and related products. So it is a sales position. They do want you to be able to have good rapport with customers to understand their travel needs. You'll be initiating these conversations through calls, text, and other approved communication channels. You'll present cruise products and make travel recommendations, establish and maintain customer relationships by delivering excellent customer service, and just maintaining the customer relationship management database and building relationships with new and existing guests. Now, you'll need to participate in other mandatory trainings and meetings to stay current and perform other job-related functions as assigned. So what they're looking for, minimum high school diploma or GED. They do want you to have some inside or outside sales experience, at least 1 year, some experience developing new business and new accounts, be proficient in Microsoft Office, someone who's results and goal-oriented with excellent interpersonal skills, have great prospecting and presentation and closing skills, be comfortable working in an environment requiring achievement of monthly sales targets and goals, effective time management, be organized, be able to multitask, be able to work independently, and have an ability to maintain strong working knowledge of their cruise products. So training classes run for 4 consecutive weeks, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Once you've graduated from training, you'll have a schedule Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and then Fridays, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, since this is an incentive-driven position, when business needs dictate, you will be required to work the last Saturday of the month. So do be aware of that. Now, they start you off with an hourly rate, which is pretty low in my opinion, $15 an hour for this role, being that they are saying that you can make up to $80,000 or more a year. But from the 11th pay period onward, the annual base salary will be $16,500 with continued participation in the sales incentive program. And this is a tiered program which includes a 6-month incentive guarantee. So they do state that your average earnings could be anywhere between $65,000 to $70,000, with high performers earning over 6 figures. Or, of course, your state minimum hourly wage if higher than $15 an hour. They do offer health benefits, 401k, employee stock purchase program, paid time off, and other benefits like complimentary standby cruises and other incentives. So if it sounds like a right fit for you, like I said, it's been posted a while, but it's still posted. I believe they are still hiring. Do check it out if you're interested. Okay, remote job seekers, those are the opportunities that I have for you today. Had a couple of non-phone opportunities, some phone opportunities. Check all of these out. See which one fits you best, which one you're interested in. Make sure you do your due diligence. Always check out these companies further, making sure it is a right fit for you before you apply. There were a couple opportunities that didn't include interview process, like the Transcribe Me opportunity and direct interactions. Those would just be assessment based to get hired. Now, if you didn't see something in the video that suits what you're looking for, make sure you check out my more recent videos, or you can go to further down the line and check out other videos. Some of these options are always hiring, but make sure you're staying connected to the channel. Be sure you are subscribed with your notifications turned on, and that way you'll never miss any of my videos or my new leads. Thank you so much for joining me today, as always, and until next time, be blessed.